Get your pencils. Grab your paints. Collect anything you consider art supplies. It's time for Art Smackdown, the game show that makes art a cutthroat competition God intended. This week's contestants are Miss Erin Jordan Allen, the best artist in the world. Last week's audience champion, Kara Sketches. This week's challenger, the return of Crowbot. And this week's celebrity guest judge, hailing from parts unknown, 6'4" Shermanator, Micah Sherman. And with me, Mark Stetson, Phil Casale, and Slaney Rose Jordan.
That was a hell of an introduction, and I am really excited that our feeds just cut back in the minute I started talking, because there was a while when the only person on screen was you, Mark. So that was excellent. Unless you meant to do that.
I'm a little nervous that Micah has shrunk down to 6.4 inches.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm bigger than 6.4. It's been so long since I've been on Twitch. I forgot how to pull the chat up.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
sound off in the chat if you're excited to see Micah Sherman back on the stream.
Yeah.
Oh, I found it. Hey. Oh, right. Audio Gabriel. Oh, shit. Okay. I'll figure this out.
Yes, welcome back.
Welcome.
Lots
back.
changed since you've been back, Micah.
Yeah, what's been going on since I've been here?
You know, we rebranded. At least relogoed.
Yeah, we're still Art Smackdown.
We're still Art Smackdown.
Like we have a different logo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I noticed that. It looks great.
Lazy Swan,
go.
baby.
Oh, Lazy Swan. Nice work.
Yeah, Lazy Swan won the so what we started doing this year is at the end of the year we put a contest out to redo the logo. And Lazy Swan came out victorious. There were some amazing submissions, but
yeah, quite a few. That was what happened. I mean, also, we got some new consistent followers, people showing up in the chat to contribute.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Look at all these people. Silent Squee.
Feral HW, Silent Squee. It's good to see you. I don't remember the first yurt.
The first yurt is new. First yurt has been hanging out consistently with us on our Saturday marathon streams.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been really fun.
Good to see.
It's been great.
It's really good to be home.
Oh,
nice.
It's good to have you back, Micah.
Yeah, the spirits remains, but the art, woof, it's gotten really good.
Oh yeah.
Like,
woof.
Yeah, I was worried. I was worried you were going in the other direction. Woof! No. It has tanked.
They have degenerated. No, there's no talking. There's no talking smack about this Art Smackdown. We are.
Microscope guy. What's happening?
Whoa!
Microscope guy's here.
Oh my god!
I have not seen Microscope guy in a while. And thanks for the sub, Kyle.
Oh, Kyle Kopp subbing.
Sweet.
Subbing in the house.
Subbing in.
Subbing in, Rin Tin Tin, Ramblin'.
Schwartz and Mark with the sub. Guys, are we about to get a hype train going?
You guys remember Blues Travel?
I hope so. Yeah, I literally just said it doesn't matter what I say as long as I speak with inflection to my girlfriend, and she stared at me, like unbreaking stare of disdain. So that was thank you for.
I just went on like I had like a cabin weekend with a bunch of friends from high school, and we played Hootie and the Blowfish.
Did you play some Spin Doctors?
Played Spin Doctors. We played Sister Hazel, if you recall. Sister Hazel. Played a little Third Eye Blind.
Ooh.
Third Eye Blind for you. Do 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 do.
Crystal meth.
Crystal meth.
Drugs. Yeah.
Something back there.
Did you sing?
I got some meth back there.
Did you sing the songs that remind you of the good times? Did you sing the songs that remind you of the better times?
Remind us of the best times. Yeah, I think we tried to play all the. We listened to Darius Rucker's new country music, which is woof,
Woof.
really good.
In a bad way or a good way?
Oh, Schwartz and Merck, man. Hey, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
congratulations, Schwartz and Merck, on getting your personal trainer license.
Oh, congrats.
Oh.
That's huge.
Oh.
Yeah, Schwartz and Merck is a personal trainer now.
Nice. Was that a post on socials that I missed?
Bet you didn't think I was looking, did you? I caught you. I caught you,
Yeah.
life change. I caught you.
Oh man, that's great. You love to see it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do
I
you
follow-
like
I follow.
being in cabins, Micah?
Yeah, it's not like we used to like go skiing, but like none of us really ski. And I was like, what if we got just a cabin in the mountains? And that worked out better. We went hiking and they had like a ping pong table, and we watched a lot of basketball. It was nice. It was
That's
just a
great.
nice time for fathers.
Nice wholesome time.
Most of my friends are dads now, so a lot of good food, a lot of good cooking.
Nice.
I did a lot of cleaning.
Oh.
Hey, any excuse to play ping pong is great. Love
Yep.
love a good ping pong setup, and it's usually in those types of cabins, right?
Yeah, totally. I love a cabin.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess
yeah.
I do. I really Squeak watch in the house.
Squeak watch. Woo!
Yeah, I do love.
That's a noise that I haven't made in a while.
Get the
Oh
heck
yeah,
things close.
Audio Gabriel used to. He went with us. He went skiing one time. We suck at skiing. There's like only one guy who skis well, and the rest of us are like.
Like,
I didn't
why
have
don't we-
parents who taught me how to ski. Not all of us are blessed to have parents who teach you things.
It's just you throwing yourself down a mountain.
Basically, I snowboarded. I tried to make it seem like,
Oh
oh yeah, I snowboard. I just fall down too.
yeah.
Snowboarding is a very privileged sport as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Any of those downslope snow sports.
You want to know the most privileged sport is like flying squirrel wingsuit flying.
Oh,
You know,
Wait,
like-
is that? I mean, is that a thing that they do in places other than Action Park?
What is Action Park?
Action Park is like a. I mean, I guess it's back now, but like back when we were kids, it was this like super dangerous, like amusement park that was run by the mob that like had no safety
Oh.
precautions.
In New
Yeah,
Jersey.
They
In
had
Jersey.
They did a documentary about
They
it.
did.
Yeah,
did.
Yeah,
they
I
had
saw
an
this.
unlubed water slide. They had no water going down the water slide, so kids would fall down and just lose
Wreck
their
When I was
skin.
a
themselves,
kid, I went to like a downhill skiing place during the summertime, and they had these tubes with like carts that you flew down the mountain in. Does that sound familiar? Anybody?
I guess
Temple of Doom.
Temple of Doom. That's,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking of.
Legion
Sorry,
of
that
Doom?
didn't happen to me.
Hawk animal.
Yeah,
we had
Yeah.
like slides where you'd like get on a blanket in the summer and you'd ride down.
This
Or-
had
or
wheels.
you
This had
tube.
wheels and like a in between your legs. It had like a
Oh,
brake
yeah.
that you pulled up.
That does sound familiar to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that sounds familiar. Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Luge.
Well, I saw a guy
Yes.
in one of those like luge. Yeah, I saw.
Thanks,
Oh,
Scary
this
Sketches.
is weird.
I saw a guy flying like down a. He was like doing that flying squirrel wingsuit thing, and he flew into a bridge.
Oh,
Is he all right?
No, he exploded.
Woof.
job
Yeah.
hazard.
Yeah, he doesn't exist anymore.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
That's
I didn't see this in person. I
squirrel would've
searched
survived that.
Google for it. I was like, show me a guy.
Hey, internet.
You can get anything you need on the internet, you know. And I was really in need of that night.
Break my brain, internet.
Yeah, maybe this is a
Uh.
good time for us to make more content for the internet.
Yes.
By dying by accident.
Let's all die by
Right?
Live
accident tonight.
on the stream.
Yep, live on stream. Let's figure out what's the dumbest thing you have next to you. Well, let's
Yeah,
get to
right.
it.
Grab it and then make some art in the next. You're gonna have
Ah!
3 minutes.
Okay.
What's the dumbest thing you have next to you? What is the dumbest thing you have next to you right now?
That's all. Find it.
I've got a comb.
Oh, I've got
I've got.
not one, but all three Amigos pins that I bought
CBG
just
lotion.
cause.
I have this X-wing pilot. I have.
These are pretty dumb. I got one of these next to me.
Oh, the head
Oh,
scratchers.
yes. Mine's.
Yeah, one of those head scratchers.
It's dumb how good it
That should-
feels, though.
It should be within arm's reach for me. I don't know.
Oh,
Why it's
here's a
not.
dumb thing.
Dusty
paperclip
Bottoms is a real
thing?
hero, Kyle.
Oh, so dumb. That is
The
so
paperclip
dumb.
with the magnet on it, like,
That's taking up way too much space.
put it in a box. Like,
Yeah.
it came in a box.
Yeah, I have this tiki guy.
Oh,
And it's empty. I could put stuff in it, but I don't because it's too deep in.
what
Like,
is
I
that?
can't go. It's just like I feel like it's just a cocktail drink.
Can I make a recommendation?
Smash it.
Just
No.
smash it and cut your throat. I recommend toothbrush.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's not
Yeah.
bad. That's a
Use
good
that
idea.
as a toothbrush.
Oh,
I've
I've hit my tooth on so many bowls in my life that this frightens me.
oh
Okay.
shit, 60 Atari cartridges says Silent Squeeze.
Wow.
60 Silent
Oh.
Squee?
Altogether, that's like 8 bits.
That's like the entire Atari collection, isn't it?
Do you have E ET?
A mini
Okay.
a mini humidifier
Here,
That's not bad.
let's give the self
that looks like a
the
cactus.
self-expression.
Oh, yeah, we should
Sandy,
probably
good
keep the
call,
show
good
moving.
call.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But yes, if there is an Atari of Phil's choosing, let him know. Okay, so this is going to be a 3-minute challenge today, and Micah has chosen for your self-expression challenge a self-portrait with cat's buttholes for eyes. Everyone in the chat, everyone in the room just went.
Everyone's actual buttholes just clenched.
Yeah. And you know what? I think you're going to be really impressed with, Micah, is the fact that people's art skills or drawing skills have improved or just become more focused because they're here every week doing it. That, like, there's going to be some expert gourmet cat butts.
Well, here's the thing about that is, like, I really want to be able to see that they're cats' buttholes. It can't be like I can see. I'm watching Jake Crow right now, and he is clearly Googling cats' butthole.
Don't we all have a sphincter in our minds? We can't generate a sphincter.
But like, is it truly a cat's, or are you putting a different rectum onto the behind of a cat?
You're right.
When you're a cat owner, I mean, you're acutely aware of what your cat's butt looks like. A cat butt is just a regular butt, but it's like, pinker.
Have you ever,
No.
have you ever,
This is a great mic over here.
what's it when you like squirt the cat's anal glands? What do you call that?
Secrete.
Secret.
Secretion.
Your secrete, or yeah.
You just give him anal pleasure.
You know, when I was no, Mark.
It's not
Oh.
pleasure. That's grooming.
When I was on a hike in cabin time, it was cold outside, and I live in hot, muggy Florida, and I had no less than 6 tonsil stones pop out
Oh,
What's a tonsil
while I
stone?
was hiking. Oh,
I've
do
had
we
a few
not
of
know what
those.
tonsil stones are?
I know what they
Awesome.
are. The white cloudy things that smell horrible.
They smell
Oh, yeah.
horrible.
That's what they're
Those-
called.
I've
Yeah.
got some of those. Yeah, those
I
are
used to
good.
get them all the time, but I don't get them anymore.
I've never
They're
gotten.
probably
them.
eating less sugar.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is that it?
Maybe.
I think that contributes to them. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, and
I've been
fairly,
eating
Yeah, I
a
used
lot
to
of
think it
sugar
was just
recently.
food that would get caught, but then I was like, there's no way it all looks the same.
No,
Yeah.
it's like food and bacteria that gets caught in the cavities of your tonsils,
Right.
and then you can expectorate.
Yeah, yeah, you can like pop them out. Oh man, that was yeah, sorry. But
They're so
during
nasty.
college when I was like anxious for something, that would be the focus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Feral
same.
HW says express the anal glands, and that's exactly the word I
Yep.
was thinking.
Yeah.
Express
Yep.
the anal glands.
time is up.
Much
Art
like the
supplies
expression challenge.
down.
Uh,
Express your pieces of your self-expression. Self-express your
I think that
expressions.
you know,
Just send them into fartsmackdown@gmail.com.
why is it Fart Smackdown?
Oh, Micah, can you answer that? I am actually not quite sure.
Art Smackdown was already taken,
Oh, okay.
Accurate.
Yeah. but Fart Smackdown was not, which is actually kind of surprising.
I know.
It
I
really
love
is
Fart
surprising.
Smackdown.
really
Micah,
A to see it.
have you noticed this this fantastic portrait of you on the stream?
I haven't been looking. Oh my
Oh.
goodness! Wow.
Wow.
That's Audio Gabriel,
Oh,
Oh,
really?
which makes me wonder: was it Audio
That's nice,
Gabriel this
Gabe.
entire
Nice job.
time, Micah?
That what?
The who was sending
portrait.
your portraits back a year ago?
Oh.
Was it Audio Gabriel the entire time?
Was it?
I don't know. It was a mystery that was
Gabe?
never solved.
Gabe is my best friend from childhood.
Yeah.
Was it? He says no.
Yeah.
Whoa, the mystery.
The mystery
it
continues.
on.
Either way.
You still don't know? You
Still
don't
no. No,
What was the name of it?
it was I forget what they called themselves.
Have they been back at all?
No, not that I've seen.
Okay, so here's how we know if it's them. If the person I'm not gonna
Calls you daddy?
He did call you daddy.
Oh, did he? Or she?
Daddy's back.
I am not sorry.
Okay.
That does
Mark,
sound like something Curly David would do.
Curly David! Mega Up Dude definitely
David.
called you daddy.
Yeah. Where's he? Has he been around?
No?
Oh. Oh, speaking of buttholes.
Cat's butts.
All right.
Anyway.
Yeah, speaking of buttholes, let's get my sister in here. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa!
Hey,
What?
it's your pick. You know, we got to get that Micah pick somewhere.
All
The
right.
best
He knows. He's the janitor.
artist in the world, Erin Allen, is here.
Miss Erin.
That's right.
Oh, did she get to send her stuff? Sorry,
I haven't seen it in yet, but
Oh, okay. Well then, should we delay? We'll stretch.
But we'll vamp. We'll vamp.
Wait, Slaney, is Erin your sister?
yes.
Oops.
No?
Yes.
Yes. Is that right?
Yes.
She is, yeah.
Here it is. It's here. I got it now. It's coming in. Coming in hot.
Nice.
But I mean, Erin is in the stream. If you guys want to talk to
You're on
Erin,
the stream. Erin, you're on the
It
stream.
is nepotism. Oh, she is. Okay, good. Erin.
Totally nepotism,
hey Erin,
right?
Erin.
Aaron, you're
Aaron!
on the stream.
You're on the stream.
hey Erin, you're streaming.
You gotta mute yourself. Try to take the mute off there. You know, you're a teacher.
So sorry for yapping and just listening.
Oh boy, I immediately saw the cat butt there. Oh no!
Sorry, I have technical.
Oh,
Oh
man.
my
That's the face of someone who's seen some shit, literally.
This is incredible.
I really do. I love that the pupils are like the point in the butthole where it's like, that's definitely a hole.
It's peeking out. There's a little peek.
Yeah.
There's a little like,
It's got its own eyeball.
One winking, but
Oh my god.
oh boy.
I
That
love
is
the
pretty-
mouth, which is like twisted into a smirk or something.
You gotta be, right?
I really like the choice you made to go with eyelashes.
Yeah.
Right?
Mhm.
It's like eyelashes, big long lashes, but
well,
really
you know
that's
the
the.
skin that's like puckered. It's just the puckered eyes, you know.
I was hoping someone would say pucker on this. Thing.
Pucker.
Yeah.
Pucker. It's a good word.
Yeah, they're tight little puckered cat's buttholes.
With what could also be an areola of sorts.
Yeah. Yeah, well, don't say that, or else they'll they'll get real mad at us. And can't show.
Will
nipples.
they? They don't like areola,
They don't like nipples.
but you
Yeah,
can't.
they
You
can't
can say areola, right?
Can you?
Whoa, hey, watch
Definitely.
yourself.
You definitely can, or no?
No, you can't.
I'm sure you can.
You can absolutely say it.
What if you got a science twitch?
Exactly.
Right?
Where you're exploring the areola, the human
Oh, you're like-
areola.
You know, you're going. It's like a. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not slanderous.
Slanderous, slaney. Silent Squeeze said you just can't show human nip nops.
Oh, got it.
Don't you
It's show a
dare!
cat's butthole.
Nip knobs.
That's the
I don't
best.
care for that one bit.
No, I think it's awesome.
This these eyes and that it looks like you've either been grading papers for too long or you were just on Twitter today.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
actually, it's like their best friend cats just hanging out too.
Yeah.
You know, is this charcoal? Did you do this in charcoal?
Pastels.
Pastels. I really like that you started just with like pink, just general pink roundness, and then laid the what do we call that? What are these?
The puckered eyelashes.
The eyelashes, yeah. What is that called? The tightening sphincters?
The sphincter, the
around.
sphincter wrinkles,
Self sphincter. I really wonder.
Crinkles.
The sprinkles.
the sprinkles.
Yeah, I can see the process here, and I'm glad I can.
Those would be great eye, like glasses, sunglasses. Like
Yeah,
light
they're
up.
like, what were those glasses that like they weren't sunglasses, but like they had a design on the front, and then they had little holes that you could see through.
Yeah.
Max headroom glasses.
Yeah, like Max Headroom glasses. I would wear a pair of these, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. If they sold these on St. Mark's, I'd spend $10 on a pair of these.
And every time you smile, your cheek gets pierced by the sphincter wrinkle.
Yeah.
What are we saying?
I'm a little sore. Like I'm a little sad for these cat anuses. Like they look a little. They look like they're in pain. You know.
So until they're pooping, they're in pain. But when they're excreting whatever out of it, then they're not.
I don't know anything about cats.
No, yeah, like when this person when this person's sad, she cries diarrhea.
But when I hear you say cry diarrhea, I think like they cry diarrhea like the boy who cried wolf. But I also
think of
know
that.
the diarrhea
think
comes out of the eyes.
I think of the Weird Al cover of that Justin Timberlake song, "Cry Diarrhea."
Weird Al's getting a biopic rather.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Crazy.
Starring Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You know what?
Natural selection.
Honestly, because he starred in a farting corpse movie and he was the farting corpse, and I feel like that is the synergy needed to be Weird Al on film.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Daniel Radcliffe was Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was.
All right.
All right, Aaron, what? Congrats.
All right.
Congrats on 2 cat sphincters. This is what we expect from our best artists in the world. How do you? What's your plan of attack today for Art Smackdown?
I'm a little intimidated because I want to use a different medium today. I'm trying to challenge myself. So I'm a little nervous that I won't have enough time. So my plan of attack, oh gosh, I don't know. Just use a different material. I don't know.
Awesome.
Not very exciting.
But
No, I'm
it's
excited
true,
to
and that's
Yeah.
all that matters.
Dirt sticker. I don't know.
I have that. You gave
You-
$1? You
you
gave $1 to
Jordans.
Bernie.
$1. This was sent. I needed some snail mail. I was
Yeah.
feeling a little lonely.
Right.
So
Yeah, you needed a little attention.
I just got a postcard from Bernie Sanders, and honestly, I forgot he was alive.
I get text
Only
from
running
him.
the country.
Still alive.
Nice guy, good fella.
Nice guy. Good fella. All right. Thanks, Aaron.
Yes, thank you, Aaron.
You have beautiful eyes.
You Jordan sisters are too much. Give me a toothache.
Is it in heredity
We
for you
get
guys to
those
have so
eyes
many
from our father.
eyelashes?
My dad is
Okay.
also part cat, but
Who do I see
Big
next?
votes in the
Oh.
chat.
Let's bring in our audience champion, Care Sketches.
Care sketches.
Welcome, Care. I saw your face was you had a very troubled face during some of this.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see what you were looking at. Possibly.
was this too racy? Did I
Yeah.
make
Oh,
this?
is your mom gonna stop watching us?
What's that?
No.
No?
Did we
Isn't
exploit?
that horrifying?
Oh God.
Oh.
Yeah, you know-
Whoa.
Okay, now I understand. I understand why you were
Oh.
looking so troubled.
Terrifying. I'm really not a fan of this
This
look.
is so like uncomfortably
Oh,
realistic.
I
Like,
can't stop looking at it though.
The eyes, like there's an indentation, a very small indentation around the butthole in the eyes. It's so creepy. Like this is some body horror shit.
It
This
like
is-
it's like somebody lost their eyes, but like on top of that, their eye sockets like tightened in.
Oh. 2 puckered eyes. Sound
It's like they
Squeeze.
burned them together. Or
Yeah.
something.
Sound Squeeze right. This is worse than the button eyes in Coraline.
That's
Oh,
true. Well,
yeah.
the reason why they have the button eyes is because they have cat assholes for eyes, so they put those over so that you can't see. So they're
Did
actually
you say-
protecting them.
Did you say body horror?
Oh yeah.
What are
Genre.
some examples of body horror? Is that like in
Yes,
the
please.
Matrix when Neo's mouth like goes away? Is that body
Yeah,
horror?
that's like a
Mm.
small example. Like
Mhm.
David Cronenberg,
Mm.
like is famous for that stuff, like
Like The Fly?
Videodrome, The
Tusk.
Fly. Oh
Ugh.
yeah. Tusk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Human
We,
Centipede?
we Aren't Cats
Yeah,
is a
that's body horror.
like hair eating movie. It's really, really, really gross.
Yeah.
Really gross.
What's the
Um,
best body horror movie?
I would say either Videodrome or The Fly, both Cronenberg, or The Thing. The Thing is body horror
Oh.
because like the shit that happens with like the morphing,
Right.
and, like that.
That's the one from in Antarctica.
With,
yeah.
Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, no one asked for this,
The
but you
Thing.
should look up Society, directed by Brian Yuzna. You should look up that movie and watch it.
Kyle Kopp said supersize me.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, The
Kardashians.
Ring, where the girl like walks down the stairs like backwards.
Yes.
Oh, did you
Um,
guys see Malignant?
Yes, I just saw it, and I had a lot of fun.
That's a good body horror movie, right?
Yeah. Yes. That movie's not solving the health crisis, but it's definitely a lot of fun. Gosh.
Well, I will
Oh.
say this piece really shows off your new haircut very nicely, Kara.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Kara, you're like, looks great.
I'm so glad.
I love
This is
it.
my debut.
That's what my eye is drawn to, that and less so the cat sphincters.
I mean, I think that's the uncanny valley for me. Is like this does look like Kara, and then also there are buttholes where your eyes.
I tried to draw the
Absolutely.
face that I made when I thought of what I was gonna draw. It's kind of weird inception moment. I don't know.
Yes. Schwartz and Merck is absolutely right. Malignant is a good movie to have in the Fast and the Furious universe. And if that's the case, I would love to see an evil tumor fight Dom and the family. That would be outstanding.
I,
All right.
I want who. Okay, of the five of us, who has seen the most Fast and the Furious?
Not me.
I've seen
Not me.
0.
I've seen 0.
I've
I've
also
seen-
seen 0.
Oh,
Seen
okay.
one.
I've seen 2.
Kara, which one did you see?
I'm a winner. Probably the first one. I was probably way too young.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw the first one, and then I saw the last one with Paul Walker, and that was when I realized that it's not the same movie series, because in that movie The Rock flexes out of a body cast and like takes out a helicopter with but like driving an ambulance into it. I don't know. It's not the
I
same.
I
Yeah.
do remember seeing the trailer for that and being like, wow, I can't imagine what this is about. I have no idea what happens in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
I saw the Italian Job, and then that came out, and I was Fast and the Furious came out, and I was like, no, this will ruin the Italian Job for me.
Yeah, it's Fast and the Furious at first was just a crime movie about stealing cars where you could have car chases, and then eventually it was like, no, we got to put The Rock in it, and then like that immediately is the steroid shot that turns it into the hyper real, like, let's drive a car through a building in Dubai and land into another building to escape. Like,
When I was in high school, we had a technical director who we would do like talent shows, and he was like, here's how you know if a band sucks. They'll turn the disco ball on halfway through their song to distract the audience from how bad the music is. Like when the disco ball comes on, they're like, oh. And that's what I think The Rock is for movie franchises.
The Rock is the disco ball of movie franchises.
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
say The Rock is the cat sphincter of movie
Yes.
franchises. He really, it's all in the eyes, right?
Yep.
Well, Kara, this is horrendous.
Yep. Thank you, Sarah.
Thanks
Woof.
for the nightmares. I'm
Well
excited
done.
about
It's
those.
atrocious. All right. What's your plan of attack today, Kara?
I'm just here to have fun as always.
Nice.
I don't know. My plan of attack is always quite boring.
But effective.
Yeah.
Schwarzenberg says, is it weird that only one of Kara Sketch's eyes looks like it needs to shit?
One's regular, the other's not.
Doesn't mean it's lazy, it just means it's backed up.
Yeah. All right.
Well, Kara, this has been fantastic.
Great.
We'll see you in a
Kara,
bit.
your face. Oh, sorry.
You never have to do this again. I can
all good.
guarantee.
Janet,
You'll
we're sorry.
never have to draw this again.
All right, we'll see you in a bit.
Bye.
That leaves.
Wait a second. The first yurt says they were stealing DVD players in the first Fast and
Yeah.
Furious movie. Is that true?
Yep. They were stealing cars and DVD. Well, they were using their fast cars to steal DVD players.
That's
was just-
fun.
He was an undercover cop that was going to infiltrate them, and he got in too deep, and then he became part of the family.
Ah,
They're like one of us.
how?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know,
Please
small petty crimes.
Does this mean
I don't
eventually we're
commit
just gonna
petty
start
crimes.
like fucking fighting people? And
When did we
cars
establish
go
that
to
we all
space?
committed petty crimes?
Well,
Yeah.
it's relatable. Like it's a relatable story for us to latch onto for 8 or 9 movies.
What?
Like we want to see ourselves in the Fast and the Furious.
I,
Like you could achieve that goal of stealing DVD players. You couldn't just like. I guess I'm still comparing it to the Italian Job, where they had a whole elaborate scheme, and and the fast cars were a part of it, but it
like
wasn't just to
now, if
get
you steal
DVD players.
DVD players, it's physical media, and now that I guess boomers and are like really obsessed with CDs, maybe there is a market for DVDs on the aftermarket. But because you need a good fence, because somebody's like, where all these DVDs coming from? Oh, because Slanderous Slaney stole them.
How
Can I
have
make
we
a-
spent
Now
this
it's
much
CD.
time talking about?
I know.
Can I
Fast
make a
and Furious.
request for
We've
the
gotta-
chat? Can you just put just one number, just reply, just put in how many Fast and Furious movies you've seen, and
Just
let's
go.
say at least 2 minutes of like how many Fast and Furious movies have you started or like walked into the room and it was playing and you're like, I'll give it a shot. How many? What do we got? 2, 3, 4, 1.
Has anybody here seen all of them?
Has anybody
Barrel
seen
HW came close.
half of them?
Well, aren't there
And while
9 of them?
they're responding, let's bring in Crowbot.
Something I guess
Squeak
has seen
Squeak
8.
Watch. You've seen every single one on the release day in the theater. Squeak Watch.
What?
Oh, that lovely
Wow.
Good.
Okay,
for
hello
you.
zombie. All right.
Okay.
what? You know
All
what?
right.
Good.
All right. All right.
There's some
Don't
Grand
hate
Theft
yourself.
Auto fans. I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
But how many people have seen the only movie that matters, which is obviously The Italian Job?
That's what I'm
Yes.
saying.
Let us know if you've seen the Italian Job.
Original and the remake. Come on.
As it came on the DVD, you can you
Yes.
can get both on the DVD.
I mean, yeah, you got to watch them
Yeah.
one after the other.
It's true. So I
All
feel
right,
like
let's bring Crowbot.
Yeah, we gotta bring Crow
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
We
I
gotta
feel like
bring him in.
He's staring at the ass. He's staring at his face as an asshole.
He's like, I
he's
fucking
staring
came
at
back for this shit.
him. Yeah.
Jesus.
Dangerous episode to come back on. Yeah. Yeah. I've been thinking about the Fast and Furious movies I've seen. I think I've seen all of them, but Hobbs and Shaw.
Ah,
Like
Yeah.
the spin-off.
Which-
was one of them,
yeah.
too.
The
Which
kid
like,
that got to play Calvin in that one was not
he was way too built.
good.
Oh man, those. Ooh, God, those.
I went with
buttholes.
like Kara. I went with a cleaner butthole than a cat's generally. I was looking them up online. You're correct, Micah, but they are generally. And I got 3 cats, so I know what a cat's butthole looks like. I'm an expert in the subject of cat butthole. But they're like that little clean spot with like that nice hair, and I could have gone the full thing, but I went with the standard brow. I think
I think you
Yeah,
made the
I
right
think
keep
that's a
choice.
strong-
myself there.
I think you made the
I
right
think
choice.
standard brow is a strong choice.
Yeah.
What I do like is the pillowy sort of coloration underneath here, which
Yeah.
we all have, but also could be. It could be that the cat is a little inflamed.
Yeah, that's what I was going
Yeah.
for. I was trying to really bring the puffiness of the natural puffiness of a cat's butthole into my eye.
You know, I can see it. That they are very puffy.
Yeah, it's got a
needs to be
good pucker.
expressed.
It's got a
Yeah,
good pucker
thank you.
to it.
That's
So
a fun
I-
thing to draw. Is a pucker. it's a fun shape to play with.
Yeah,
With
like a pillow, right? Like a pillow without a button.
With Kara's body horror, I kind of appreciated like how in terror the expression on her face was.
Yeah.
I think I'm actually a little more off put by how much you're enjoying having cats' buttholes for eyes.
Well, I mean, I'm 35 years old. Cat buttholes aren't new to me at this point. Like,
right. But it's a new
if
thing to have them as eyes.
well, I'm assuming in this scenario, I'm not waking up with cat eye buttholes. This is an affliction I've had since birth. This is a
Okay,
problem
cool,
that my
cool.
mom's had to deal with.
So
Yeah.
let's
Or
talk.
you
Let's talk about
elected to
that.
have that surgery.
It's not plastic surgery.
Right, yeah, either that or it's elective, right? And I'm thrilled with the results, honestly.
I feel like if this is you, you've got a TikTok channel that's like, yes, everybody, I have cats' buttholes for eyes. So comments like this are not helpful.
Yeah, I mean, these are definitely two different types of possessed people. Like Kara sketches her butthole face is she's like either resigned or evil about it, and this guy is really relishing to have the cat butthole.
Yeah, my curiosity
The
goes is, does he shit out like eyeballs, or is it still cat turds?
Oh, that's funny. So like if he's looking at something close, he kind of turtle heads.
Yeah, because you know how
And
like
then-
some people, yeah, exactly, can like push their eyeballs out like that. Is it just
Yeah,
one of
yeah,
those
yeah.
They're
scenarios?
like dingleberries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're called
And then-
dingleberries.
And then he.
Scientific term. Yes.
There we go.
Oh boy.
You know, at first glance, it looked like a dead body. You know, with like the so it looked like you had just kind of accepted the sphincters for eyes, or you know, it was like more of a yeah, I guess elective.
You know, like
Yeah.
you can put anything in your will that you want your body. Did you want done with your dead body? And this would be a fun one to have an open casket with.
You gotta find like a funeral director that's cool with that. I think too, though. That's the
Yeah.
hard
I mean,
part
there's
in that.
there's tons of cool funeral
yeah.
directors. Yeah, they're cool. They're
Like,
cool.
like,
They'll be-
how many of them do you think are like just waiting for someone just going to be like, hey, let's do something fun with this one. My
They've
uncle
always
was
got
a
a
fun
dead
guy.
Gemini.
Let's do something real fun.
Hey, I was watching Art Smackdown on Monday, and I thought maybe we could take it. I felt inspired.
Oh man.
Oh man.
I feel like that this would happen to me, but I mean my request would be I want to become a tree, but my parents are going to be like, no. Let's do something fun, or at least my brother would do it. So like, you know, I gotcha. I hope he never sees this episode.
I think Ryan Osmosis just put a link to cat butt plugs in our
Oh,
chat.
cat butt
I'm
gem
not
jewel
clicking this.
twinkle
Oops, I clicked
tush.
it.
Oh no, is it bedazzled?
So a human can look like a
but-
cat, or are they
Oh
for a cat?
no.
It seems to be a butt plug for a cat.
Oh, is it one of
This
those
is-
covers?
Wait, it's a butt
It's one
plug
of
for a
those
cat?
covers.
Or, oh, wait, I need to look at this.
It's like a modesty cover. For
Oh, it like
a
hangs on their
butt plug.
tail.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
but
hangs on the
looks
tail.
Like, it looks like a
Okay.
butt
Nope.
plug. It looks like a butt plug from if hypothetically you were streaming and you had a butt plug in. This
Yeah.
is what it would look like.
It's called
Has looked-
it's called Twinkle Tush.
I don't think that's a nice thing to do to a cat.
No.
No.
Yeah, pretty. Like, don't shame them. They
I
can't
think
do.
it just brings attention to the butthole, really.
Yeah,
A cat doesn't need more attention brought to its butthole.
Yeah.
leave it alone.
It's already like, can I say no?
George Harrison actually was like.
He left. Did you see that?
Yeah.
He was like-
he never does that.
He's like, unsubscribe. I'm out of here.
he was sold for all of it. He was on board until he saw
Yes.
the bejeweled cat butthole, and then he was like, absolutely no.
Well, I'm looking
Um,
forward to plowing through all the nonsense that gets sent to Fart Smackdown.
Right.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Robot, are you still
Okay.
on board to?
To continue tonight, or am I signing off right now?
What if Crowbot left? What if he
I'll
was
stick
just like
Guys, I can't.
just wrecking this entire formula?
What's your plan of attack tonight?
Yeah.
I won't attack. I don't want to win. I'm just here to see all of you again.
No.
It's been a
Crowbot.
while. It's nice to see all of you.
Nice.
That's the
I know this has been really
that's
fun.
the sweetest SmackDown strategy I've ever heard.
Thanks,
That's
Fig
how I'll
Bullets.
get you.
Yeah, it's really nice to see you, Jake, and everybody else. It's really nice to be back here. This is a fun evening.
I agree.
Uh,
And on that note, get out of here, Crowbot.
Okay, bye.
We gotta get to the
Yes, indeedy.
masterpiece.
We'll see you in a
and,
bit.
I'm really excited about this masterpiece because I feel like we've gotten what we're about to announce is something that I think people can grow with, can grow their own ideas off of. You know, it's not something that they're slotted into like some masterpiece challenges we've had, and I think you guys will have a lot of fun drawing a rad hat.
Designing.
Designing.
Yeah,
A
you don't
Design.
you don't have to draw, but
No,
you can if you want.
You can design it, but design a rad hat. You've got 20 minutes.
Go.
Get out of here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say how I'm gonna judge or whatever, but you could make a 3D hat. You can if you just want to draw a rad hat, but like, I feel like, did you guys have things? Well, first of all, Mark and I were talking about before, and we were like, it could be a rad hat from the movie Rad, which is like right about the time that I was like, when did Rad come out? Sometime in the 80s,
87?
right?
I wanna say?
87, 88, 86. Anyways, I was like young enough to like know that Rad was rad, but also like I wanted to be like
80,
that. And
86.
like there were things that I didn't have as a kid that I was like, ooh, that would be rad to have, like a Michael Jordan hat. I was like, oh, that's a rad hat. But like now I wouldn't think, well, I guess it would still be a rad hat.
Yeah.
What would a rad hat be for you?
Well, I mean, for me, it would be a hat of the movie Rad. It would be Crew Jones on his bike going down Hell Track when he should be taking the SATs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A rad hat.
The guy from Jamiroquai had a rad hat.
He
Those
did.
are rad hats.
It was a rad hat. It was a rad hat. And it
I feel
sold
like
down.
Jason Mraz wears a rad hat.
He did. He probably
Yeah.
Was he
still
dead?
does.
Did he die?
It's Mrad.
No, he
It's
said
a
he
Mrad
did.
hat.
Jason Mraz?
Yeah, he's alive. He's alive.
I feel like those big like floppy hats with a bill, that look like a quilt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like those are pretty rad hats.
Yeah, I like those. I like the floppy brimmed, like kind of wizardy looking ones. Like that's kind of fun.
Oh yeah, like golden age, like 40s golden age, where it's
I
like you just like tip it down if you want to hide, and then like like a really wide brim,
Oh yeah, that's pretty rad.
like
yeah, I like that.
Los Angeles kind of like poolside, mysterious if you want to be, or like give me
Like
another
a-
cocktail.
Like a Darkwing Duck hat.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Um,
too. I guess that's.
I
cool.
feel like now
or like
no
a
one's
fedora.
like in the 40s they were attuned to personal space and knowing how to make space for someone with a hat. And now, like, if that hat were to be in public, things would be knocked over everywhere.
Okay, so this is a good question. Is a helmet a hat? I feel like anything you can wear on your head is a hat.
Yes,
Yes.
the helmet is a hat. Anything, yeah.
Yeah.
If you could,
Just ask whatever Dr. Seuss would consider.
if it has a chin strap, is it still a hat?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's plenty of hats with chin
Oh,
straps.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's wigs with
Fascinators.
chin straps.
Oh, yeah, in the,
True story.
the entire movie of My Fair Lady, they're all wearing chin strap hats.
Slaney,
True
what is a
story.
fascinator?
It's a British style small hat that sits kind of like atop
Yes.
your head,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
you know, or
Like-
it
like
fits into your
teeny-
hair. You know, it's like
Yes.
just kind of a smaller kind
yeah.
of like balancing act, but
I
very
think
ornate.
that.
Usually
Why-
very.
and they're called fascinators because they're fascinating, and people will.
Yeah.
People are
What do
like,
Because you
that's a
fasten
very
it.
small
No.
hat.
Wait,
It's
should
a
I bring
it's
out
a
my
conversation piece.
hat? I've got a fascinator.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Fabio Gabriel says, "Helmet is a skull you wear on your skull."
That
I suppose it's true.
is true.
Samurai Kabuto is a red hat.
Oh, like a kufi is a rad hat. You know, like one of those like really small like black hats that's just like this, and it's like looks like a flat top.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a fascinator, huh?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
it's
that's
a
pretty rad.
It's a small hat, right? It's got a chin strap. It's a little
Yeah.
sad.
I think that's a hat with a chin strap. Yeah.
Yes. A fez is an underrated rad hat.
It
The
is.
problem I have with a fez is that my head is huge, and I don't think I can have a fez sit on my head without
Okay.
it falling off.
Is
How
a
I know-
yarmulke a hat? A yarmulke?
No. I don't think
No.
it's a hat.
No. What
I
about a
don't know.
big yarmulke?
Because there are people, I mean, there are, for example, there are men in the Jewish community who wear a hat over their yarmulke. The yarmulke is
Oh,
like-
yeah.
So
Well, that's a little hat on a hat.
it's
if you
a,
ask me.
I mean, if a hat is on a hat, I don't think it makes it any less of a hat just because it's underneath another hat.
well, no, but it's not intended to be worn as a hat on a hat.
Yeah.
Like like it's a separate entity.
A
Okay.
yarmulke is a separate entity.
It's a
Or
separate.
when
entity.
you're in a specific building, right?
Cool.
Okay, so if you need
Wow.
to attach it to your hair,
You clip.
then
You
is
clip.
that a hat? Does attaching something to your hair preclude it from being a hat?
I think it's still a hat because if the fascinator can still be a hat, if a chin strap on a hat can constitute a hat, then I
The
think
chin
that,
strap's one thing, but
Sure.
attaching it isn't that like a hairpiece? If you're Oh, is a cap a hat? Yes, a cap is
The
definitely
cap
a
is
hat.
definitely a hat.
Oh yeah.
Does
Peaky Blinders.
and miniature versions of normal sized hats are also
Oh my God.
hats, right?
Yes, I have the big version of your hat.
There you go.
Okay, so Audio Gabriel says that a yarmulke is totally a Hebrew hat.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know if I agree with that.
True
I think
story.
so. I've got more hats. Should I bring out some more hats?
I've got a ton
The
of
hat
hats.
day.
Yeah.
It's the hat day.
Wow.
Yeah,
Like,
this is it. It's the fun hat day. I've got
I have
a werewolf.
I have a
on my
bunch of
hat here.
hats, but they're all in they're in the costume bag.
I don't think a hairpiece is a hat. You'd have to ask William Shatner. But
So yeah, is a hairpiece a hat? Is a toupee a hat?
I don't know because that seems more cosmetic. I don't know that a hat is cosmetic or more sartorial. You know, like there's some classifications there.
Oh, that's like
Cheryl HW is asking, what about hoods? Are hoods hats?
If they're
Yeah.
independent,
What about bandanas?
What about a hood that you can unzip from the coat? Is that a hat?
yeah, I suppose
How
so.
about a lampshade when you're wearing it on your head when you're being funny?
Yes.
True story. Well, that's a hat. That's
Is that a hat?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
totally.
Well, yeah. Well, is it a hat if you're wearing it to disguise yourself? Like,
Well, I
is the
think Phyllis-
intentional?
Like,
what?
I
Like
think
if
you're
it-
always disguising yourself when you're wearing a hat.
what, like a mask?
Yeah.
Oh, is a mask a hat? That's a good question.
Well, I think if you put a hat on, either way, you're kind of going under the radar because you're not exposing your whole head. I like wearing hats sometimes because I am an MCU character on the run, which I feel like is every time like a character in a Marvel movie is on the run, they just have street clothes and a,
And a hat?
baseball cap
Yeah.
and a hat, yeah, and then they're suddenly like, oh, you're just a regular dude with massive shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. I guess like okay. So how about that?
That's a hat.
Yep.
Yep.
That's a. So what about a mask?
Yeah, this has got a mask too. Man, I should just wear this out. Like I could wear this is COVID regulation.
True
Is
story.
it?
I saw Kevin Bacon wearing one of those visors today, walking down the street. I think they were shooting
What?
something. Yeah, they were shooting something in on like 23rd and 3rd, and he was like dressed up, but he had like this big visor on over his head, because I think that's what actors wear now on set, because
Makeup.
Yeah, I suppose. And also like COVID stuff. Which makes me wonder why we just don't. We should all be wearing visors instead of. I mean, masks, sure, but like visors would be good too.
I think
Pig
we should all be
bullets.
wearing chickens.
Pig Bullet
Yeah.
says the lady who owns Zoo had a beret. Is that? Did I say that? And Pig Bullets put it in quotes.
I've also got 2 of these.
What does that mean, Pig Bullet? You have a second one. Oh my.
It looks like a smaller hat for a smaller person. I've been considering.
This one's a fun occupation.
I've been considering
All
a beret lately. I don't
aboard.
know why. Just curious.
It's time to compromise our art.
Well, aboard the
Okay.
compromise train, the choo-choo.
The color wheel of compromise.
Oh boy, here we go. Round and round the color compromise wheel goes. The compromise wheel.
Choo choo. Chugga 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 chugga
Oh,
chugga.
here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Add the rock from Fast 5.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
So a cowl is a cowl.
Oscar-nominated Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
That's right.
Is he?
Right.
Did he get nominated for an Oscar?
No.
I think best
Someday.
song for Moana.
Someday he will. And then we get to call him Oscar-nominated.
I hope John Cena beats him to the Oscar.
Man, I do too. I love John Cena.
I've really been enjoying Peacemaker.
Peacemaker's great.
Highly recommended. But
He
also
is.
Batista.
Batista's underrated.
He's on another. He's like on a character. He's doing like prestige movies as like a sub-supporting character, like just popping into Blade Runner, all like whatever. Yeah, I'm here.
Do we get to look at audience art?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, and to just to be clear, we will only accept the Rock from Fast 5.
Right, he has to have that goatee and the tight T-shirt. You know, is that what he has in that? I don't know.
I have no idea. I haven't seen any of them. I just looked up which ones he was in and picked one.
Fair enough.
So if something goes primarily on your face, I think that is a mask, even
yeah.
if it goes over your head.
But
Yep.
this is a helmet.
Like a mask isn't a hat,
All right.
unless
I
you
don't
wear
think
it on
that's.
top of your head.
Is that a helmet? I think it's a face mask.
That's a face.
That's definitely a face mask.
Now it's a hat.
Which,
Yeah,
yeah,
now it's a
right?
hat.
When does it turn into?
Now, yeah.
I think as soon as it goes over the forehead,
Yeah.
it's now a hat.
You know, the dumbest helmets I've ever seen are worn by the Rebel Alliance in the beginning of Star Wars. Like those dumb egg-shaped hats. Like, what are you protecting? But then they all die in the first 5 minutes, so it's like helmets didn't really do too much.
Accurate.
You guys, I could literally be all the characters from the YMCA.
That's yes.
All
Village
right,
people,
who-
I mean.
Yeah.
I thought you were like oh from the 92nd
I
Street
could be the
Y.
lady at the front desk. I could be the guy that cleans the pool. I could be all the characters in the YMCA.
This piece of art is from Silent Squee.
Yes.
The caption was just this is upsetting.
Yes, it is.
Oh, this is like folk art.
Yeah, these
feel
are
like-
these.
I wonder if most people are going to go with the very realistic self-portrait and then tiny little cat buttholes instead of Aaron's. Aaron really, I feel
She
like
went
Aaron
for it.
made it palatable, and everyone else is like.
Now there's literal horror, there's conceptual horror. You know, it's scary in different framing. You know. I think,
But these are the lashes again. We have
Mhm.
it's a strong lash choice here. The other Kara and Jake's were puffy little buttholes.
Yeah,
It's gorgeous though.
texturous.
Yeah, they were like there was an indent. You could like I
They
won't.
needed to be expressed.
Yeah, that was Silent Squeeze. Welcome back, Silent Squee.
Yeah,
Very
welcome.
cool.
This next one is the Lazy Swan. Lazy Swan, who you can see this Saturday doing art for the fundraiser for
That's right.
the Fart Razor Smackathon.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
no.
yes!
Oh,
Wow,
This is just called Lazy Eyes. Is
my
the
God.
title of
this
this
is
piece.
this is see everybody floats around the word upsetting tonight. Everybody's saying their work's upsetting. This is upsetting.
No, they're so red in the center.
There's so much going on in this one.
That is a long-haired.
Why
That's
are
a
they so-
long-haired cat.
Why are they so red?
Yeah.
Gosh, there's nothing worse than Australian body horror. God.
I feel like the eyes are spinning and hypnotizing everyone in a 5-foot radius, a 6.4-inch radius.
I wonder if Lazy Swan's at home right now. Like, isn't everybody's cat hole butt on his red?
See, this is,
Doesn't everyone's
Something wrong? Do I need to take my cat to the vet?
this is patient zero.
Does
Everyone else.
She was like, okay, all right, I'm gonna get the red marker.
Doesn't everyone's cat have hemorrhoids?
Oh man.
Just
Honestly,
vicious hemorrhoids.
You guys know the musical Cats, right? The eye looks like the cat in the original the poster where it's like dancing.
This is the magical Mr. Mistopheles of cat buttholes.
Dancing butthole, dancing.
It's a dancing
butthole,
cat.
Dancing cats with buttholes.
I really think
terrifying.
this is a fun one. I mean, the hairstyle is very,
Yeah.
Chic.
This whole
Chic,
thing evokes an atomic age horror concept. This is like 50s asshole monster stuff right here.
A little Stepfordy.
Yeah.
Lazy Swan said,
Lazy Swan's mom's
Yeah.
dog needs a butt expressing once a month. So.
"Oi."
I also really like how she did like the shirt is just hinted at.
Yeah, it's
with,
just
a
lines.
few lines. It looks really cool.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. It's good.
Fuck yeah, Lazy Swan.
Yeah, it adds like light source.
Yeah, I also love the shape of the hair. I really like how you put your hair up.
Oh yeah. Little
Yeah.
bun.
Good shape. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Kyle Kopp. He just wrote, "It's not good."
Oh,
know what?
disagree.
I'd like to see this guy try and convince his parents he's not stoned.
I feel like he's probably in the midst of eating his parents, just
been
with like
smoking
he's
catnip
he's
again?
just like alien eyes.
Yeah.
I like that there's very little color in this aside from the deep pink of the cat's buttholes.
Yeah.
That
It's
I mean,
kinda
it's almost a lavender.
It's kind of like pink eye if you were like, you put the butt on your eye.
I like
The
the
cat's
asymmetry
finger
of
was
the
just a
eyes.
little too close.
It is winking at us.
it is.
Mhm.
Nice work, Kyle Kopp.
Yeah, man.
This next one is from Ryan Osmosis. Yes.
How many are there?
There's a few more. There's after this one, there's 3 more. What? Ryan Osmosis. Is there a caption? the eyebrows are supposed to be tails.
Nice.
Brilliant.
This looks like an infection.
Kill me.
More so than the others. This looks like a slow, horrifying transformation.
And the tails are so raggedy.
Yeah.
The tails are so small compared to the butthole.
That cat has seen better days.
Yeah, these are cats that had their tails
1 minute left.
shut in the
Artists.
car door a few times.
Yeah.
Wow. Woo!
Oh my god.
All right. All right, we
Outstanding.
got a couple more left. This
right,
next
yeah,
one
let's-
is from Audio Gabriel.
Let's be serious.
Let's be serious about cat buttholes, please. This looks like this basically looks like Kiss.
Yeah. Rockstar.
Self-anus expression.
Did you say Dog Star?
Rockstar.
Oh, is Dog Star? That's a band, right? Is that Keanu Reeves' band?
Dark Star.
Oh yeah, it is.
Dog Star.
Dog Star.
Wow, I pulled that one out.
Woo! Nice.
Whoa.
10 seconds.
Hey, he's back in the zeitgeist. Good for him.
Never left, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's true.
And art supplies down.
But he did. He like chose to leave actually for quite a while.
Oh, was that a thing that he was like, I'm leaving the
I
spotlight?
don't think he
And you're just
announced
watching
it.
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure on repeat for 3 years.
Wasn't everyone else?
I watched it a few times. Yeah.
I spent 5 years just waiting for the last one to come out. But
I haven't seen the newest one yet.
It's fine. You can miss it.
Oh, what's better, The Matrix or Ghostbusters?
Oh, like the new ones?
Probably the
I haven't seen
Matrix.
either,
I haven't
actually.
seen the Ghostbusters.
I saw them both. I have mild opinions about both. I just feel like they're both okay. Like Ghostbusters is a fairly inoffensive, very nice tribute to the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, it's a tribute, and it's like the same. It's all the same stuff.
Except it's in a small town, which makes it
Relatable.
Easier to shoot.
yeah, because they're not running from a fucking police officer literally on camera like in the original.
It's the Fast and the Furious of the
Yeah.
Ghostbusters.
There is a lot of that car in that movie, and then like Matrix, I liked in theory and concept, like the idea that they were doing a reboot. Spoilers, like it really just it rides the subtext really hard without subtlety.
who's
what
in-
is this?
This piece is incredible.
This is
That's-
Schwartz and Merckx.
This is
Wow. This looks like
This is
branding.
this is awesome.
This is next level. This is next level cat butt.
Yeah, dude.
Microscope guy just gifted a sub.
Oh, thanks.
There's some big
To
old
pig
cat
bullets.
balls.
Thanks,
This seems
Micro-
like
thanks, Microscope guy.
you know, the woman in the vase. Like, what do you
Mhm.
what does your eye see? Do you see two cat butts, or do you see a face with a nose?
This is the Laurel and Yanny of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
I
my
love
god,
it.
this would
that's
be
a
This is
this would be
awesome.
an awesome pair of glasses.
Yes.
Or like a really good book cover, honestly. I think that like
I think so too. This is really cool.
Microscope
like
guy
it.
said, I feel like I should talk about this in therapy.
maybe. You know?
yeah, it's a Rorschach test.
Honestly, yeah,
Yep.
like the cat balls are really what has my
Mhm.
attention.
Mhm.
Very
Those are some
rarely do you see a cat with nuts.
Yeah, those are like some bulldog fucking balls there.
But it really adds some like anxiety to the face.
Yeah,
If you
because
look at it like the eyes are kind of like I don't know, shocked or seeing something,
Are the cat?
you know? The lines are just exquisite. I'm just gonna say.
Yeah. I'm sorry, everybody. I really like this a lot. I don't care if it's cat's buttholes.
And we have one more.
Man, this one really
that-
awakens something in people.
Yeah, that was amazing.
It cloakened. Did it?
Whoa!
Hey, that's a all back.
Slanderous Slaney. And this is from Microscope Guy. A bad time of the optometrist.
Looks like those goggles they had to look through were infected.
Indeed.
I feel like it should be.
Ooh.
Can I see number 2 again?
Well,
Right.
well, those are amazing.
I love it.
Too
Number
heavy on
one
the
or number
puff
two?
puffs.
Number two.
Number 2. Oh yeah.
Number one or number two? Number
Number
two. Number one or number two? Number two. Tier.
Number 2. Number 2.
Yeah,
Number
those are
two.
some aggressive polyps, microscope guy, but it's okay, you know.
Yeah, that's a thickening of the.
They all have different
Yeah.
buttholes,
Ouch.
you know.
So
Wow.
who do you guys want to see
Those
first?
were incredible.
All right,
Those were so funny.
I would like to go in reverse order this time, so we're gonna start with Crowbot.
Crowbot.
See what he's got going on with his fancy
Right.
hats.
I have a hat, but it doesn't fit on my headphones.
Oh.
No, it's not gonna work.
Rad
That's
hat.
okay. I don't need to participate.
Yes, sir. Okay, come here. As soon as the cat butts were gone, my cat came back. Okay. Good.
Makes sense. So I went with like rads, like radiation rads.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
It's my self-portrait from before, but a little more radiated than before. So cat buttholes, but the nose is gone from the radiation. But
Nope,
just in
nope.
case there are a pair of Ray-Bans permanently attached to the top of it, I think Ray-Bans are pretty rad. So like permanent attachment to the hat makes sense too. And The Rock is into it. He's into you. He doesn't care what you do as long as you do you, I think. So
Can I say something? This
course.
actually, The Rock looks a lot like Anthony Davis from the Los Angeles Lakers. Like a lot like it.
it does not look like The Rock. I can tell you that. I need to look up Anthony Davis.
You're gonna
Okay,
see
yeah, I
him
can
and
see
be
it.
like,
Yeah,
oh
for
my
sure.
God.
It's because of it's this line going across here really brings
Yeah.
it apart. Yeah.
I really a few things. What should I say what I really like right now?
Yeah, go
Wait.
for it.
Yeah.
I really like the aspect of having Ray-Bans like permanently attached to the hat. I think is that's a real flex. Like, hey,
Yes.
you know, like I'm so rich that not only is my hat exploding,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna wear a different pair of sunglasses.
Right. You would. I guess if you had
These
eyes.
are for the hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
It's like having like gold flakes on your dessert. Like
Yeah,
there's no
just-
reason for that other than like I'm eating gold.
It's hat on a hat for sure. I can't get enough of the texture of the hat and how that goes into the mushroom cloud on top and the depth of the clouds. That's really and how you kind of fade out. Like
Yeah.
the focal point is the explosion and like maybe the memory or ghost of you loving this hat.
I do really enjoy the hat. I did try to get that across
the hat's
too.
rad as fuck. And it's like the end of the action movie. The Rock's just giving you a thumbs up to your ghost as you just walk off as the hat
Yeah.
floats off.
Because he's proud of me.
Yeah, I would be. I am.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's like the ending for the most recent Bond film.
Guys,
Spoilers.
spoilers, bro. Spoilers.
You've seen like many Bonds, but not any of the Fast and the Furious movies.
You've seen-
Oh, yeah.
I'm a big fan of the Bonds, but I'm also not. Like I like the I scrutinize the hell out of the Bond movies, even though I know I shouldn't because they're fucking Bond movies. But I just think pacing is really important.
I just like that the producer's name is Broccoli.
Yeah. Yeah. Got it.
Jake, did you have something you wanted to share with everybody?
Oh yeah. Well, I just want to do a self plug if that's okay, but I didn't need to do it right now. I can wait.
Oh,
till
okay.
then, But now's fine too.
No, I
Do
got
it.
confused.
Go for
I
it.
just saw
It.
Oh
Get in
yeah,
there.
too. So
I got
I'm just gonna
excited.
throw. I do like a monthly. It's like a newsletter, but it's for kids, but it's for really like anybody who's into like collecting shit. So I have one here too. So I make these little like paper dolls that are printable, and you can like print them out. And I've done quite a few so far, but I should actually post the link. Here are a couple of them too. But yeah, they're printable little things, and they were started as like a thing for my kid, but then I made an email newsletter, and anybody who wants to can download them. They're like a paper doll that you can cut out, and there's a coloring page, and there's like a little how to draw section that comes with it too. So if you have a kid, or if you like just doing fun shit and need to not think about the rest of the world and just want to draw, sign up for my newsletter.
I like you,
All
so I
right.
just signed up.
Thank you so much.
I'll sign up.
Yeah.
Where? Oh, yeah. This is the links in the chat.
Yeah, I made a tiny URL for here for art smackers. Is that what you call yourselves?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
We're-
sure.
We're
It is.
smackers. We're farters. You know.
fartists.
Can I ask you a
Artist.
question about the logistics of the hat?
Yeah.
Is this a genuine mushroom cloud?
Yeah, so I would say that like each hat sold would have to have some kind of radiation associated. Like that's the selling power of the hat, is like actually radiated. Not those bullshit mushroom cloud hats you're finding in other places.
Yeah.
This one's
Yeah.
gonna kill you.
Rats. That's another flex.
Yeah.
Like my immune system's so strong that I can wear a radiated hat. And so I guess like, so if it's a genuine mushroom cloud, does it move around with your head, or
Yeah.
is it like spewing radiation wherever you go?
So I think it would have to be kind of fun and maybe have like a spring or something inside. So like as you're kind of walking, it does. You can't see the top of my head, like a little bit of a bobble with it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Love that.
Does it have a name?
I wanted you to name it, Micah.
Sure. Chernobyl.
That's it.
There it is.
good.
Right on.
That was a good choice, Mike.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a safe
thank you.
choice.
It is a safe choice. Much better than. Yeah, it's a safe choice.
Just like Chernobyl.
That's right.
Well, this is great. So,
Cat noble.
Crowbot, this is great. We'll bring you back in a couple minutes for the final judgment.
Yeah.
I tip my hat to you, sir.
Now, who do you want to see?
I would love to see Kara sketches.
Who is wearing a rad hat?
That's a rad hat. Now that's a hat that
Yeah,
exists
it's flat.
in time.
Chernobyl, a hat fit for a king. Kyle, cop.
Sure.
This
noble,
seems
brilliant.
like the cousin of the Jamiroquai hat.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yes.
Oh my God,
wow.
that's so cool.
Oh.
Tell us about this piece. What was your inspiration?
Well, my inspiration was. Can you guys hear me?
There we go.
Yeah.
I changed my headphones, so there's a new trend I've been noticing. Like when I'm skiing on the mountain, there's a new trend of wearing these like balaclava hoods things with like masks that have like a cinch tie, and they look so comfy. And I want one that has like noise canceling headphones like built in, and one of those fun like touristy visors. So it's just like a sensory deprivation hood essentially, and that would be perfect to wear when I'm feeling anxious. And I want one now. But for the second image, I put The Rock in the hood because, I mean, sometimes he must feel anxiety sometimes. He probably wants a sensory deprivation hood. It doesn't look like it's working on him right now. But
That's why he's got it on.
yeah,
He looks a
Even
little
a
worried.
sphincter.
he does look
Yeah.
worried.
It's also
Kara,
protecting
every
him.
time I see your art, like, you understood the assignment. Like, this is so rad. Like, this is like the hat that you're like, I want this hat. Like, does it exist? I don't think it exists yet, but like, it's such a practical hat, and I feel that way about like, it's like this could be like the new weighted blanket.
Honestly, if you found a factory somewhere and like sent this plan, you could have this on Amazon by the end of the week.
Dang.
Probably.
Make actual money.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. It's Amazon. I don't know what
Yeah.
what the policy is on making your own products and stuff. But
This is a really, really good idea. And I
Yeah.
also love how you incorporated The Rock.
Mm-hmm.
He's the
Yes.
model.
Yeah, it's so slick. And it incorporates the conversation that we were having about what is a hat. Because I'm like, is this a hat? This is so much more than a hat. But it's
Yeah.
genuinely a hat. There's no question here.
Mm-hmm.
I think the visor makes it a hat, maybe.
Oh, absolutely. The tightness around the head is a big time hat
Yeah.
aspect. Love
What's
the noise
amazing-
canceling. Like,
You could wear a hat on top of this hat.
Yeah.
is what
I want to see
I
a
like.
bucket hat on top of this.
Yeah,
You can shed water.
multiple hats.
Slaney,
I like that.
every time I've looked at your videos, Slaney, you've been wearing a completely different hat. This has been my favorite part of the stream so far.
Yeah.
Kara,
the
I love
hat.
I love that it has a drawstring too around the neck, so you can like, no matter how like, depending on how anxious you are, you can pull it up tight or like down like this, or how cold you are. Like this is really, really, this is stupendous.
Thank you.
Is the visor
I'm serious though. I
removable?
definitely want one of these.
Yeah, I've like, this is the kind of thing that I was talking about, like as a kid, that you are like, that's a rad hat. I want that hat. Like there's a kid in my elementary school who had a like a leather jacket with like zippers all over it. Right? And I was like, man, that's a rad jacket. Where do I get a jacket like that? I still haven't seen one since that kid had one. I'm sure it exists somewhere, but like
Maybe it was
If-
custom made.
his mom is rad then.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he could have made it.
It was like 10.
Oh,
10-year-olds can't do shit.
it's true. They can't.
Not with zippers. That's complicated.
Yeah, definitely not with zippers.
Good night, pig bullets.
Good night, pig bullets.
Good night, pig bullets.
Boy.
Well, right on.
And again, the colors, like your just your choice of colors is just so
Oh
pleasing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
is the-
simple and pleasing.
Is the this is a logistical questions. Is the visor removable? Can you wear it without the visor?
I assume so. I guess in the drawing it kind of implies that it can be removed. Maybe there's a
And-
spot that it like clips into, like one of those helmets that you wear with the ski
Yeah.
goggles.
And if you remove the visor, does the headband stay in place?
No.
Okay, so the
Executive
visor
decision.
the visor is the headband. So this is a hood with a visor over.
It's like a bespoke visor because it clips in to the back.
Mhm.
Right.
Or maybe
Can
the
you rem-
visor flips up and tucks in.
Are these noise canceling headphones, or is it a noise canceling apparatus that goes over the ears within the hood?
I think it's like built into the hood over your ears.
Okay. And it plays tones that cancel.
It's just Bluetooth headphones, but they're in the hood.
Right, but they're noise canceling, right? So
Yes,
like
noise canceling. So you don't
turn the
have
noise
to play
canceling
anything.
on. Yeah.
Or you could also listen to a podcast.
Is it Bluetooth enabled on the inside? You could probably sync up with your
Mhm.
phone.
And ideally, it would work with a PlayStation, so you can play games.
Yes.
The-
Kyle Kopp says this is a Shark Tank now.
Yes.
Yeah, Bad Example had a good point. You could do a visor that's like a picture of any identity on it, and then it blocks facial recognition, which is a thing that they're doing. They're doing a lot of at the Beijing Olympics. All of
Yeah.
the athletes, even with masks on, their
Yeah.
facial recognition technology that China has is able to tell who they are, even though they have a mask and like hats on. So
That's
Maybe that's a
horrifying.
good idea.
That's
Crazy.
frightening. Yeah. Frightening.
to have a visor that disguises you.
How about this?
Disc visor.
Disc visor.
It's a disc vise.
Yes.
Is this aspect, is the mask aspect, is that removable, or do you just pull it down into the chin?
You just pull it down into the chin.
Mm-hmm. Good answer.
And it's also like a rated mask, so you could wear this as your COVID safe mask if you want to go grocery shopping
Oh, cool.
in your fancy hat.
That's kind of fun. So it's like a, what's it rated? N95? What are we talking about here?
Yeah, you wear it on an airplane.
N95.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I'd also really love this for biking.
Keep
Yeah.
you warm.
Oh yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be great.
Biking in the winter.
It could be like one of those Danish helmets where if it feels impact, it inflates and like covers your head up.
Yeah.
So it's like a stylish helmet.
This is getting truly Batman-esque.
Yeah,
with
it
the
really
details.
is.
This is
Very
Yeah.
high-tech hat.
now.
I love
If
this.
this were Shark Tank, I would ask you what your valuation for your company is at this point. I'm assuming it's quite a bit for the technology, but this isn't. This is Art Smackdown, and we keep our fucking commerce out of it.
Damn.
Yeah, and I'm
fucking
not a
straight.
business person.
No, neither are we. This is we're here. Excellent work, Kara. We're gonna
Thank you.
move
Is this
on.
is this called the disc vise?
The disc vise.
with this,
That's a great
yes.
name for it. Yeah, you could name it.
Oh, did you have a
Wow.
name that you had in mind?
No,
Wow.
nope. I'm not a word person. I'm a shape and color person.
Nice.
This lady
Yeah.
looks like a bounty hunter right now. What are you gonna do? Fight the Mandalorian? What's going on?
We should get Aaron in here.
Yes, let's do it. Let's bring in the greatest artist in the world, Aaron. Thank you, Kara, and welcome, Aaron. How did you find this challenge, Aaron?
Yeah, it was really fun. It brought me back to my childhood, and I'm such a hat person. If you can't tell, my sister might also be a hat person,
Yes.
but unfortunately, mine are 2 floors down, and I couldn't retrieve them. But she, I think, has a costume box at her disposal.
Within arm's length, unfortunately.
This was interesting. Could have gone so many different ways. So I drew the hat that I always coveted in our household that I think people stole and hid on each other, talking siblings. The little hat with the
Oh, yes.
propeller on the top. But this one, I love the hats that have the giant brims, like the giant visors that go out. I love those hats.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I first went with it. And but then my children got an Oculus for Christmas, and the VR stuff is pretty interesting. So I thought, how cool would it be to have a hat that did that, but also projected what you were watching out on the hat? And this is a Beatles concert. If you could like walk around on the street and watch a concert and have everybody else listen and watch it with you, that would be so fun.
Sure.
No,
If you were on
I
the
don't like
subway.
it. I want it to be, inclusive, when you're listening to your music.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't take it to New York, but I would love to have it one for myself.
That's
I would
right.
wear this all around New York. I would wear this
yeah.
everywhere.
Oh yeah.
You would make it safe. Maybe the visor is kind of see-through, but it has like the mirror, like the not hologram, but when it's like mirrored, but it's projecting. I don't know the science behind it.
You know what? This could actually solve the current modern social media problem of people staring at their phones. Like, you go into a bar with your friends wearing this hat, they're all going to be staring at your face,
Mm-hmm.
Your forehead.
your forehead. Well, I mean, that's where you normally stare if you don't want to actually stare at someone's eyes because you don't like them, right?
What? You stare at someone's forehead?
There's a space. There's a space between their eyes that you can stare at if you don't care for them.
No way.
Phil, you know what you're supposed to do is look at one eye and then the other, and then look at the other eye and then the other. If you're staring blankly at somebody's forehead, you're a psychopath.
Well, maybe I'm a psychopath sometimes, but not all the time. Just when I'm trying to contain my rage.
You're a part-time sociopath.
Part-time. Come on, I'm an actor.
This way, like, if we're hanging out and you're just staring a hole through my soul,
You'll
I'm like,
know.
all right, he's about to haul off and hit me right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have so many questions here. One is, like, why are all hat brims baseball size hats? I love those long brim hats, and you don't see them enough.
No.
Mm. Oh yeah, like in the Sandlot. Remember that kid's
Yes.
hat in the Sandlot?
Oh, it was
Like,
so huge.
Whoa.
Brim.
Oh, yes, I
I'm
love.
like,
And then you
we're
wear them
saying
to the
10-year-olds got
side,
this
and they're
shirt.
like, woo.
Yeah. So that was a cool that was a rad style that needs to come back. So I love that you have incorporated that. I love the idea of having something to watch here
Yeah.
that you can also see through and engage with people around you. But if you get bored with the conversation, you can just go back to the Beatles concert you were listening to. But then also, if it's up here, then everybody knows what you're looking at too, which is kind of cool. So then that's like, if you're at a bar, that's like a conversation starter. Like, oh, I like porn too.
Could get a little hairy, I suppose.
Well, it depends on what area you're watching.
Hey.
I love it. It reminds me of like the Hollywood Bowl.
Yeah.
Just the
Great
overall
Beatles
shape,
concert, by the way.
presentation of it.
Yeah.
But I love those hats, the propeller hats. I would wear those backwards and just sit there and go. "Woo."
Did your propeller hat when you were a kid?
I
Yeah.
swear I have one.
We got them at FAO Schwartz, I think, and I went to New York
Yes.
the first time when I was 13 or maybe
my
I don't know, and
I remember
I
that.
finally got my very own hat there. I remember.
Oh yeah, and we were so isolated as children. We were like, "Oh my god, this a swirly hat actually exists in the world. Like we can actually have it for ourselves. It's not just like some, I don't know."
Yeah, I know it was a precious item.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hard to come
But
by.
the joy us Jordans got over a hat.
So, Slaney,
why
you said
we're
you have this
hoarders
hat?
now.
Oh, I do. I just gotta find it. I will find it by the end of this evening, I swear.
Yeah, so there's a few different things happening with this hat. I love those hats.
Yeah, that's great.
I
Oh my
should-
god, now we're on like at least hat 12 for 13.
This is insane.
Arrow's hat.
Slaney, are you in New York right now?
Yeah.
How do you have so many hats in your apartment? You must have nothing else in your apartment.
Yeah, well, I live alone, so I expanded. I just kind
In
of
a 4-bedroom apartment.
I have a costume closet and then my own closet.
A kitchen filled with hats.
Yeah. It's a closet. I mean, they're just it's full.
Now, Aaron, did the propeller hat that you had as a kid, did it have the long brim, or you're just combining rad hats?
That's combining.
Love it.
And it had a giant propeller, and this one has the tiny one just for power, right? It's satellite, I don't know, Bluetooth, whatever it might be. It actually serves a function, I think.
Yeah. That's
And you can
that's
tell it's the
thing.
rock because of his big old ears.
Yeah, and his goatee from Fast 5.
Mm-hmm.
It's a well-placed goatee. I love that we have hats that have practical purposes, or not even practical purposes, just like concepts that we haven't really thought too much of, but would be really useful for the future.
And they say to not walk around with an Oculus on, which is not safe. But this
No.
could work if you could see through it.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
the aspect of seeing through like a window, you know, like a window can have something projected on it, but you can also see through the window. This is like a window hat.
Is it?
I just
is it
solved
what
it.
Google Glasses does? No. Can you
I
see
don't know.
things? What does Google Glasses do? Oh no, it looks at things and then pops things up. I don't know how that works. I thought that maybe you can read stuff off the lenses.
I feel like what's it called? When we become cyborgs,
Yes.
like human augmentation or whatever. Like we have like shows in our contact lenses, so we can like see through the contact lenses, but also we've got like a Twitch chat going.
I love it.
Oh, slimy.
This is how we're gonna stream in the future. We're just gonna be walking around.
Hmm.
Well, I couldn't find my spinny hat, but here's a.
All right, so the polls in the chat, and then so what do I need to do here?
You gotta make your choice, and then if it syncs up with the chat, then that's our winner. If not, then the tie is broken by the three of us. Well, I guess.
Okay.
Well, I guess Slane would have to excuse herself.
I will.
Yeah,
Yes.
nepotism.
No nepotism here.
You have so many, like before I thought you had a lot of hats, but like this keeps coming.
It's an absurd amount of hats.
The hats just keep.
Oh,
You are a Mad Hatter. Yes.
I saved this one for last.
So
You know that's not the last hat you're gonna put
It's
on.
absolutely not. I'd be disappointed if it
there's
was.
others. I would really love to see more. Like, don't stop. This is just ludicrous. But please keep going.
Mark, how many votes do we have already
How many? What do you mean?
in the poll?
Oh, the poll is done. The poll has
The
closed.
poll's done.
The poll is closed. There is someone the chat has deemed to have the most votes. But
Okay.
I mean, you can choose for me to tell you to have it sway you or not.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so because Jake said that he did not want to win, and because The Rock looks like Anthony Davis, I'm going to eliminate
Okay.
the one from Crowbot right now.
Robot got.
Fair, thank you.
But thank you.
That's not a criticism. I love Anthony Davis, and I love the hat that you've created.
I
It's,
only took it as criticism against Anthony Davis, so I'm glad you cleared that up.
yeah, Anthony Davis looks like a half-drawn cartoon. Um, so I've already said how much I love the Shark Tank. Uh, um,
We've
Um,
lost Micah.
you know,
Put on your thinking cap. Mike.
like I really like to me the hat with the big brim. I love that style. I love that it has a propeller. I love that it's like very futuristic. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know if the world is ready for a hat that futuristic. But someday they will be, and I shouldn't count it out because of that. So the hood is a hat. We established that the hood is a hat.
Yes. Anything
gotta-
that covers the head, right?
It's very functional. It's very functional. And okay, I'm gonna have to go with the
Micah.
Kara sketches.
Yeah, and the
Alright.
and the chat agrees. So that means
Cool.
Fence.
that means that it's a win. Kara
I
sketches.
will say this, Aaron, just because the world isn't ready for that style of hat to come back, obviously, because it needs to come back, but also to be wearing around our, like, pretty soon we are going to be wearing around our entertainment like this instead of looking down, and our necks are going to be better. This is just a hat that needs to happen. But I think it needs to happen in 5 years. And Kara, I think yours needs to happen.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Very, very nicely done.
Well, congratulations, Kara Sketches.
Congratulations.
I might make one for me.
Yes. Chat has been active all night. Ryan Osmosis says, Miss Erin, please come back for future episodes.
Yeah. She's awesome, isn't she? My one and only sister.
Slaney, you have had like 3 new hats since you said this is your last one.
And also, Selena, you told me you had like 30 sisters.
I keep them all in hat boxes.
All right. We're unfortunately. I think we're gonna speed through these audience submissions. There are a few, and they're all phenomenal. So,
right. Let's keep going.
Here we go. First one is Audio Gabriel. Damn, Audio Gabriel. The yarmulke.
Anally wingly.
Anally wangly.
Anally wangly.
I love this fucking rock face.
This is yeah, the caption just says red hats.
Okay.
Nice.
This is
A supreme yarmulke, I feel like, is sacrilege, but I feel like it's also perfect.
It's perfect. It's great.
It's perfect. Yeah.
And it's like it's a fascinator more than it is a yarmulke at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's down front.
Yeah. Yeah, it just needs a nice little veil.
Yeah, exactly.
This I just can't get enough of this look. It's such a perfect screenshot.
Yeah.
Next up we have Silent Squee. Yes.
Oh damn.
In real life. This is I spent too much printer ink on this.
I did wonder how you got a full-size head of the Rock
Oh wow.
in 20 minutes time, but great work.
Nice. That's awesome.
That's a flop. That's the flop I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's the brim. That's a
Mm-hmm.
that's a slaunchy brim.
Yeah, so that is a slaunchy rad brim.
I love that.
Launchy.
I love the colorful.
Yeah.
Those are all cut out pieces of
Yeah,
paper.
it's slaunchy.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
That's gorgeous. Yeah, good. Yeah,
I
you
love
did a
the-
good printer.
Yeah, I love the little rosettes, the little
Mhm.
Yeah.
paper roses. They're lovely.
And this is Schwarzenmerk, who you can also see doing art this Saturday at the Fart Raiser Smackathon
Right?
at I believe 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock.
Yes. 4:35 o'clock. And I believe, can we reveal who he's going to be working with?
Yeah.
He's going to be working with Langston Belton and Gary DeNoia. I really think that's a match made in heaven or hell, depending on what you what you worship. But I think it's going to be a really cool combo. See what they have. And
Schwartz and Merck is live right now too. If you wanna,
we should rate him.
We'll rate 'em.
Absolutely. The caption for this one is the next installment of the Fast franchise, Fast 10/6 Rise of the Rad Hatter.
Yeah, this is before Slaney put on her Mad Hatter hat too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, I'm not surprised that she had the Mad Hatter hat. I feel like we're. If that's
I stole
true, what
this
else
from
is true?
Alice's teacup.
Wait, are you for real?
Yeah, I worked there, and I just never gave it back.
Nice. Love that. All right, a couple more.
I appreciate that, Ryan Osmosis.
Speaking of Ryan Osmosis,
Yeah, 5/3. Funny.
here we go. Ryan Osmosis. When I heard rad and hat, my mind immediately went to Guy Fieri and those hats that make you look like you have his hair. If the world ever returns to normal, I'll be sexy Guy Fieri for Halloween and buy this hat for the occasion. I'd like to take you to a land called Flavortown. I'd like you to leave me alone, ma'am. It does also look like, and I never noticed before, that Guy Fieri's hair does look like French fries.
It does. Yeah,
Oh,
with the
yeah.
red, absolutely.
Oh yeah, interesting.
Does he exclusively wear visors?
Yeah.
I feel like that's it for him. For
Yeah,
his,
I feel like-
for his hair design, that's all he can really,
Yeah.
Yeah, he wears visors and also backwards Oakleys, right? He wears his
Yeah.
Oakleys like on the back of his head.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, and like colored boat shoes.
Yeah. And
Like light blue boat shoes.
Yeah.
right,
yeah.
and flame shirts.
Lots of flame shirts
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure.
Everything he
Also,
wears
he's-
is out of bounds.
He's
Yeah.
very audible when he eats things.
Yeah.
Like he's
Ah!
very, oh yeah, yeah.
Like if an invitation doesn't exclusively require pants, he's gonna wear a bathing suit too.
Yeah. Yes.
You gotta be real specific
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah. Cargo short bathing suits.
Yeah. His knees are always ashy. I don't know why.
That's gonna be great. That's great.
This is from Kyle Kopp.
Wait, what is that? Does that say pussy?
You know it does. Is there a... Yeah, okay. Fun pop-up video fact. Behind the scenes during the filming of Fast 5, Dwayne, the Johnson Rock, stays hydrated with his favorite energy drink, Pussy Juice. That's a real drink. Look it up. Mr. Rock also insists if he, quote, run real fast like a cheetah, the impeller on his patented rock hard hat, he will fly. The costs to ensure the Rock nearly stopped production until the hat was forcibly removed from the Rock by a PA named Arthur, and he dubbed the hat Excalibur.
That's. I want the link to Pussy Juice in the chat because I'm not gonna go look for it myself.
No,
I want to be given the
Yeah,
information.
you can't have that on your Google search.
No, but I can have the link because it was I accessed it. I've searched for worse. I mean, I searched for I don't know what the fuck.
This is a
chat.
propeller beer. It's a propeller hat with beer.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, that's brilliant.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Good design.
He can finally
the
become
two
a high
dream
flyer.
hats.
Yeah, that's a wrestling reference.
Pussy juice. It's what cats drink. Oh my god.
Oh gosh, that's amazing.
And this is from Lazy Swan. Their love is rad. He's all wrapped up in it, is the caption.
Oh, that's really sweet. Look at that. He
Wow.
looks like he's wrapped
like
up
the
in
king
it.
and I.
Not necessarily of his
There
own
it is.
volition.
Micah found it.
Thanks, Micah.
43.50.
$43.50 for Pussy Juice.
Whoa.
A can or a case? Or a six pack?
Wow, whose is this?
Lazy Swan.
Wow.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, the art's been off the chain.
Jeez, Lazy Swan. You've outdone yourself. This is incredible.
Yo, that's
Yeah.
rad.
That's rad, yo.
Rad. It's
That
rad.
is a rad fucking hat, yo.
Last one. Bad example. Some
Oh, boy.
VR.
When I saw he was in the chat, I was so excited that we were gonna get a VR hat.
So there's a caption I got to read. Presenting the Noggin Topper 2077 with precision milled 5-degree side bevel for better balance in all weather conditions. Aerodynamic profile to prevent accidental removal in hurricane force winds. 16.4 surround audio drivers allow you to taste the bass. AR VR compatible. All AR VR experiences sold separately. Dwayne The Rock Johnson not included in base model. Please limit the use of Noggin Topper for under 2 hours per day, or if you experience blood clotting, excessive seizures. Noggin Industries are not responsible for any casualties due to misuse or taunting of Noggin Topper 2077.
Outstanding.
Wow.
A real cautionary
incredible.
tale about getting what you want. Like
Oh, it's so fun to see it in 3D.
I know. It's crazy.
We could put it on our head.
That's so cool.
And possibly have a seizure or a blood clot.
And bad
yeah,
example.
Slaney has this hat too. Yes, Audio Gabriel has.
And bad example will also be arting this weekend, starting at 6:30.
Oh, excellent. So that's like in. So just to be clear, all the artists have about an hour slot to make art this weekend.
Except for, I believe, there are a couple of instances where people have 90 minutes.
Oh wow!
I believe he is one of them.
Wow!
Yes. Wow! So bad example. Will have 90 minutes, and so will Greg Emery have 90 minutes. Oh, and Newsy will actually have, I think, 2 hours. 90 minutes to 2 hours.
Wow! What are we gonna?
Yeah.
We're gonna be gibbering idiots by the time we hit midnight.
Oh, it's gonna be great. But yeah, the full lineup for the Fart Razor Smackdown will be up later this week. In the meantime, it's almost midnight on the East Coast. We're gonna let you all go and watch Schwartz and Merck if you so choose.
Yeah.
Micah, thank you for coming back, saying hello.
My pleasure.
The show's
Thanks for having me.
so fun.
I love this show.
It felt like home having you back, Micah. As I stare in between your two eyeballs.
Come on. What? You gotta make eye contact with people you don't like? Come on. I'm helping you out. I'm giving you an out. Like, it was a pleasure having you. Aaron, thank you. Crowbot, great to have you back. Kara, congratulations on your five-time championship. That's the great.
Whoa, Ryan Osmosis.
How many subscriptions?
Yeah.
5? Is that
Thank
5
you.
subscriptions?
5 tiers, 1 subs.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
So nice.
thank you.
Thank you, Ryan
the best
Osmosis. We have the best. It's the best chat in the world.
Best chat.
Well, Kara Sketches, we'll see
Yeah, it
you
really
next week.
felt like old home week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really does. And which is perfect just in time for our 12-hour stream on Saturday. It's not going to be a rerun like it has been the past 3 weekends. It's going to be all live, folks.
All live, all day, all night.
All
and
day.
Eventually, we'll. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
It
We're
is.
gonna be arting on our own bodies. It's gonna be great.
Well, we are rating Schwartz and Merck now. So until next week or till Thursday, casual Thursday.